It's the Singaporean dream proposal to apply for an HDB BTO together. But the COVID-19 pandemic has caused construction delays to 85% of the ongoing BTO projects. And couples in need are going to have to turn to the resale market. Today we have with us a couple who desperately wants to find a new place of their own.
Hi, I'm James. I'm this year 35 years old, so I'm a freelance fitness instructor.
Hi everyone, my name is Jaenny. I'm also 35 years old this year, and I'm also a freelance fitness instructor. So both of us, we got married Christmas last year, and we are currently living in a condominium that I bought under my own name when I was still single.
The size of this condo is pretty small. It's about 730 square feet.
When I first bought this place, I bought it as is. So I didn't renovate this place at all when I moved in. So when he moved in, very naturally, he just take on the wardrobe space in the guest bedroom.
So we are looking for something bigger. So it's better for our future because we are planning for our family.
Now we still conduct some Zoom classes, and sometimes it can be challenging, to move the furniture, and when one person have to go in and go out, the other person is teaching, can be quite tricky. So hopefully in another place where we have a bigger space, we can conduct our class, or even a dedicated room that we can have as our Zoom studio.
So in the new place, I'm looking for a bigger kitchen for me to show off my skills.
He says he can cook. I never taste anything except instant noodle, and that's not counted because I can do it myself too. We're also still looking for a place that we can have separate bathrooms, so we still have our own privacy and efficiency. I would recommend it as the recipe for the perfect marriage.
Jaenny, James, hi guys, how are you? Nice to finally meet you.
Hello, Mike.
Okay, so here we are in Bedok. We've got transportation nearby. We have the mall and we have hawker centers. How does that work for you?
It's pretty good. I like Bedok because it's a mature estate. Then I teach a lot of classes in the east.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yeah, then I drive is very convenient for me.
And because this is so near to the MRT and the bus interchange, I think it's a good start.
Okay, all right, fantastic. Then shall we see the place?
Okay,
Come
let's
on,
go.
follow me.
Let's go.
Here we are, our first place. Come on in.
Wow.
Yay.
Nice.
So what we have here is a 1,001 square foot, 4-room HDB flat. And as you can see, it's minimalistic. It's kind of a Japanese simplicity to it.
The one thing that I like is that instantly I see a lot of storage. Yes, I like that.
That's exactly right. And that's what I'm going to point out to you here. So right behind here, we have a tic-tac door that you just open up, and that's going to hide, conceal the bomb shelter.
Yes.
Which looks nice. We've got simple storage here that's accessible. It's not drawers. And then also we have the floor here, which is tile. And the reason they did tile up to here is because, when they're cleaning out in the hallways outside with the water in the HDBs, it might mess with the vinyl. It might start peeling up.
So it's very practical.
So let's go into the living room / dining room area.
All right.
So I was thinking you can get some ideas here because you have a mother in Indonesia,
My
right?
parents are in Indonesia.
Parents in
They
Indonesia.
come to visit.
So you can get functional furniture. This can plop out as a bed.
So the sofa bed, yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
It's a good
Sofa
idea.
bed.
Very compact.
Exactly. And then you've got storage space under the seat there. So
that's
there's
nice.
I love this idea. They got the smart TV, so they didn't even have to get a console. No boxes.
Wires and all that.
Yeah. And then they've got the dining room right here. And what they've done here is demarcate the line here to make this an enclosed balcony because you look at that view out there, it's nice. And then we have the 2-in-1 window grills here. So you can open it all up for the wind coming through and leave the screen there, which is mosquito netting. So here we have the dry kitchen. So much counter space. Tons of storage space here.
Yeah, I like that.
And then I love this right here. This is a 2-in-1 drawer. So you can have the shallow drawer with all of your utensils. Up here we have a display shelf, but this display shelf is also quite functional.
Easy to reach as well.
That's right. So you got storage up here and plenty of storage down here. So let me show you this. We've got all the PowerPoints hidden right under here.
Oh,
so you can just take this out.
All right, and
they
then
didn't
put it
fix
back.
it, so if you need to put a hot pot out here, you can do whatever you want to do.
That's a good idea. It's very useful, it's very functional, and I like that everything can be kept, neat.
Yep.
And then you take it out when you need it,
Yep.
and put it back very easily.
Exactly. Decent sized kitchen we have here, and what I notice about it is just so much more counter space. This is a continuous countertop going right out to there, which is a nice feature.
And this really saves a lot of space.
Yeah, this becomes a wet kitchen because you can close off the foldable door, which is nice because it tucks away. So if you're doing your cooking, you're not getting the smell all over the house. Plus, it's still see-through, so it doesn't look closed off.
I like all the unused counter spaces. It's very easy because there's a lot of storage space, so it's not cluttered.
So I want to show you something cool here. We have, again, the same drawer is outside. This is the drawer and drawer. And what's useful about this is when you do have your kids, you can put the knives in this drawer because they won't know that drawer is there. Right here, we have one of my favorite features.
That's the dishwasher.
That's the dishwasher, yeah. So you've got top and bottom, so plenty of space. And we have the service yard here. Now this originally was walled off and they knocked the wall out so they could put the fridge here, and on the other side, washer dryers.
Everything is very compact. I'm just not sure because like they're hanging clothes very close to the kitchen, right? So when they're cooking, they're gonna have the cooking smell.
Right. Well, the thing is, you do possibly have room for a sliding door. If you just slid the fridge back tiny, you can put a sliding door in here, close it off. So there's ways around it. So I know you guys said you weren't really looking for shelving in your studio, right?
Yeah.
I guess you could knock this out quite easily. Take this out, this is freestanding, and you've got more space.
It's cozy. I like the fan
yeah.
over here. It's very functional and it's also very nice. And again, the greenery outside, whoever is working over here, like when he or she is so tired from, can just look up. Right, you know? A good
Serenity.
break for the eyes.
It's such a cute little baby room.
Yeah, it's a very princessy room. You know, they even have a space, you know, for all the coloring, studying that she needs to do. I like that the room is not too kiddie.
Right.
You know, because like if you see like this wardrobe, right, this is something that
Still
it can
nice.
last for a long time.
Exactly.
Even when the kid grows up, they can still use this space.
You bring up a good point
Yeah.
there. They can grow into it.
Correct.
Okay guys, come on into the master bedroom and let me show you the entranceway first. And so what we have here is some nice storage. And this is right when you walk in, you've got a little display nook right here, which I really dig because you can put a plant there.
It feels so zen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel like coming to a hotel ensuite.
That is what it looks like. Put your towels in here for the bathroom. So come on in. Simple bedroom. So looks like we can only fit a queen in here comfortably.
Currently we have a queen, but preferably we could have a king size bed.
I think if you put a platform down, you could probably put a king in here. You're taking up a little more space. And then this bed has storage underneath. So if you want, you can take from this idea here.
Actually, I like the idea when there's a backboard and here's actually a plain wall. I can put up projector.
Exactly. That's
and we
what I
can
was
watch.
Oh, you're the
Yeah.
projector type. Okay, we've had a few of those on the show. That'd be great. We do have a mini walk-in wardrobe. James, do you have space for all your clothes right now?
Not really.
Okay.
I actually have my own wardrobe space in another room
Okay.
because her master bedroom is everything all hers.
So then I don't know if this would even be enough for you here. This might be all hers too.
But at least it's dual. There's place here, place over here.
So you get the bigger side, and then he can take the smaller side over there. And you've got a mini vanity over there, you've got a PowerPoint, and really, really deep drawers. If you needed to, you could put a mirror up there.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah. A
You can do
mirror.
whatever you want. Here we are, the master ensuite bathroom, and we have your separated shower from the toilet. And I know you guys want a his and hers bathroom. So one of you can use this one of you can use the one in the hallway there if you like, and just make it your own. Here's the second guest bathroom.
Oh, this looks bigger.
No, it's the same. It's just that there's no partition here. It's the same.
So if it looks bigger, then maybe you can take this one?
Yeah, since you like it, you can take this one.
I do prefer a dry and a wet.
Okay, so you might have to get somebody to come in and install an enclosure there. So my question, guys, what do you think?
For the home I like is very zen, very cozy. So once I go in, it's like, wow, I feel like very homely. I like the kitchen because I cook. So it gives me like my own private space to enjoy cooking for you, for our kids in future. And the dishwasher saves a lot of space. So when we have a lot of guests comes in, we can just chuck everything there, then we can just continue conversation with our guests.
I like that there's a lot of countertop space because they have built in a lot of storage, right? It makes the counter space clutter-free.
However, I feel, because I cook a lot, I think the service yard area we can actually close up. So actually all the laundry area won't catch all those cooking smell or stains or anything. I think,
and we do laundry very often, right?
yeah, we have a lot of laundry.
Okay, here we are, guys, in Clementi. We've got awesome things right nearby. We've got very famous hawker center. We also have the yellow-green line, so that's important. And we also have West Coast Park. And the mall is just a stone's throw away. And right below you, you do have a coffee shop for that option if you like. So that's a good thing.
Yeah. Food easy, that's good.
All right, let's go see the place.
Let's go.
Here we are. Come on in, guys. Feast your eyes. We've got 990 square feet. It's a 4-room flat, and it's an open concept here. So they've knocked out all the walls to create a seamless flow all the way from right when you walk in to the end of the flat, right through the kitchen. Behind us, we do have a coffee shop downstairs, and you can't hear anything. No uncles talking, no aunties talking, because they have soundproof windows.
Just great.
I really like this because this gives me an idea when we come home with our luggage, we can just chuck it in.
Actually, this is a very good idea.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
That's great. Excellent. All tucked away and you're set to go, ready for tomorrow. So, living room. Huge couch. Absolutely massive. Can you imagine just lounging on this, watching a movie, eating popcorn? Both of you are probably going to fall asleep.
Yeah, probably we wouldn't even want to move for that.
And you can enjoy your relaxing time here. Over here, we've got plenty space for a massive TV, and you've got a floating console, and you can put something underneath if you need more storage space, or leave it clean.
The concept looks pretty good.
Okay. The good thing is on this one, you have a separated dining and living area. So that might be a bonus for you guys. Into the dining room we go, and this centerpiece is an island, which is really cool for dining at. So come on over, check out the table, feel it out. It's got a marble look to it, which is very nice. And we have a stovetop right here. And I'm very curious to know what the owner does with it. Maybe they hire chefs and chefs come and just, you know, I don't know, flambe! As a matter of fact, you could show off to your friends, do a little flambe.
Yeah, it's a good idea. It's
Do you even know how to flambe? You're not the entire place.
And then in the kitchen, nice and bright and very functional. So your coffee maker, you just pull it out and make your coffee. Your microwave oven, just pull it out.
Pull it out.
Exactly. It makes sense. Here we just have more of a flat panel look, and the marble look on the countertop.
I find like this entire setup is like a cafe. It's very nice, it's very white. I don't know whether I will be able to cook though, because I think I'll be very scared to dirty anything over here.
Because it's so
white.
nice. And what I love is, if you look in here, let's open this thing up.
Oh,
Everything is functional and pulls right out.
Oh, I love the pull-out thing.
Isn't it great?
Yeah.
very accessible.
So all this pulls out, and then you've got one huge one on the bottom, and put whatever you need in there. So I think that is a great feature to have.
I think this is quite cool. I never seen a full hinge door before that it can actually open up to 180 degrees.
But this is to make room for this. So yeah, it's a cool feature. Nice, yeah. We've got swivel action here.
Oh, wow.
So no space is wasted in the corner of the kitchen here.
Oh, that's really clever.
So you just bring it out, easy to access. And then you've got the L-shaped corner right here. So they put the sink out here. And the reason they did this was for more counter space over here, as well as to demarcate right here between the yard here and the clothes hanging to the kitchen. This is a really cool chevron pattern here. So all the grain is kind of meeting at a bottom point, which elongates the wall. And it looks like one massive wall, because what they've done is kind of tucked in the bedroom doors behind here. So you're probably thinking there has to be bedrooms somewhere, right?
We need to sleep somewhere, right?
So this is the master bedroom right behind here.
Oh, wow.
Come on in. So the great thing is, we can fit your king bed here.
Definitely.
Get a California king, just the biggest bed you want, and put it in here and just be comfortable. And I know you're loving that vanity right there, because the last place I noticed you said hey, vanity's cool, but kind of small and no mirror.
Yeah.
So you've got
And then
mirrors.
we've got 2 mirrors.
That's right,
Today.
you do.
Oh my goodness, I
Let
love
me
it.
show you at the marble look on the countertop.
Yeah, so
we have
pretty.
PowerPoints here. We've got this awesome backsplash here with a hexagon pattern, which adds a little texture and shaded color.
I love it. I love the sink especially.
And the lighting underneath. You
And
love the
the
sink.
profile. I love the
it's
sink.
great. But you guys didn't see this. We have a pull-out here.
Okay, I want to take video of this.
You know,
With the sink
we
in the vanity area.
we do air this on MeWatch. You know, it's not like we're just videoing this just for our own sake.
I've never seen it and it is so clever. But I'm so excited. This is awesome.
Frosted glass, which is a nice touch. And here we are. So more room in the bathroom because the sink is outside. The walls in here all covering up the piping, but with your little nooks. The good thing about this is it's enclosed for you. So it's 2 separate areas. You close the door and you've got your toilet area and your shower area. Work?
It works.
Okay, great. So you guys are probably wondering where are you gonna put your clothes, right?
You're gonna show us next.
That's right, I'm gonna show you. You're probably thinking, there's nowhere to put my clothes in here, guys. All right, follow me, I wanna show you. Here we go. So we've got drawer space over here.
There's a door.
There's a door, so this is where the magic happens, right here. Oh, come on in and take a look.
Wow.
So a full walk-in wardrobe, which is what you guys need. And look at the height of the hanging space.
Nice.
So right here, you can put all your full dresses, and you've got more hanging space on this side for James, and you have drawer space in here, and it's just a dream.
Okay, I will give you this corner.
You get this shelving right here.
No, I mean definitely this will work.
So that's the master bedroom, but we do have another bedroom right over here. And this is the second bedroom. Take a look at this, guys.
Wow. It's
messy.
really big.
It's massive, right?
like
think we can dance here.
Okay, is that a Zumba move? Zumba, okay, so that's what I do, right? I'm in. I've burned some calories. I feel like I've done my work for the day. So the reason these rooms are so big is because they knocked out a third room.
What do I see here? My Zoom studio.
I see a hybrid. Maybe we can dance and maybe one baby cot there.
The poor baby.
But it's almost like there's enough room for both.
Yeah, for both. It's very very hybrid.
Yeah, and then in the meantime, people can hang out, sleep here. Your friends can come over.
Yeah.
Your parents from Indonesia can come over, and they've got a really nice, cozy place to stay for the time being. And massive storage space behind here, or more wardrobe space. Drawers underneath as well. So
More
much storage
yeah.
space all over the place. Underneath the bed. Here, I'll show you. Take a look.
Whoa.
Amazing. So all underneath, all storage.
Yep.
So what do you think of this place?
First impression when you go inside the house, there's no odd shape, so it's very spacious, very simple, very minimalistic. I like is once they close up the door, it's so quiet, and they say that the windows are soundproof. Quite amazing.
The aesthetic of the place, it's very pretty. I feel like I'm in a cafe inside, and in fact, the vanity area, right, it is so pretty and so well thought out that I just have to take out my handphone and film it, and I want to show it to my friends. It's awesome.
I think the island is pretty interesting. It's at the center. There's a
Induction
induction.
over there as
Yeah,
well.
it's an induction stove that actually you can cook in front of gas.
Well, I like that the room is quite huge, you know.
Yeah, we can convert in anytime. You can become a studio. Anytime we can become a bedroom. So I think that room is quite huge that we can do many things.
We've seen a Japanese-inspired minimalist house in Bedok with several kid-friendly features and lots of storage, and a clean white house in Clementi with 2 huge rooms. Now that Jaenny and James have had some time to think, let's hear from them.
Our favorite house is the...
Bedok.
Yay! We like the Bedok house because it is very near to public transportation, and the traffic flow is also good because you drive, and of course a lot of our classes are also in the east, especially for you.
Definitely, yeah. However, we still prefer the design in the Clementi one.
Especially the vanity area with the sink and then the pull-out where you can put all the makeup brushes. And I like that they can really maximize the space so you can have a lot of room, you know, for us to conduct our Zoom classes or even just to practice our choreography.
Yeah, that's the room that I really like.
We can actually keep the design in the Bedok house, but however, maybe we can get the ID from the Clementi house to work on the vanity area, incorporate more mirrors, and then maybe work on the pull-out drawers, you know, so it can be, and the sink, if we can have a sink outside in the vanity area, I think that would be very, very good.
So I think also for the rooms in Bedok, we don't need to really combine the baby room and the study room to one, but we can use the living room as our studio. So we can just shift that spot to become actually our virtual classes spot.
Sharing your life with someone else might require some give and take, but you won't have to compromise on living in comfort with the right space-saving strategies. Thanks for watching Chic and Cozy, where you can live large, yet cozily.